My mom is so difficult to get a hold of. Like, I used to be the center of her world. How dare she have her own identity in life? Hi, I'm Chloe, and this is my dance mom, Christina, as I call her.
Oh, you better stop right there.
Does anyone else call her Christina?
No, she hates it.
I couldn't be prouder of you.
Grow up! You grow up!
Open your mouth and say something if your leg hurts, okay?
God's sakes, leave my kid alone.
You should be proud of yourself.
Girls, I don't need the tears. You're 9, 10, and 11 years old.
Exactly!
Hollywood Vibe is 3 days away, so suck it up and don't leave again, because there's another kid waiting to get in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would be the second, not 8 and a 1, 2.
Are you guys learning? What are you doing?
I actually don't remember. I think we were doing a trio. We had learned it a couple of months before, so she had expected it to be perfect, and we were doing other dances, so we weren't thinking about that dance.
They didn't forget it, because they're kids. They forgot it because they're irresponsible dancers. They screwed up. They were supposed to practice it on their own. That is a waste of my time and their time.
And she was pretty upset that we didn't have it together.
And that was the usual?
Her being upset? Abby lives in a state of upset.
Chloe, don't cry. Be smarter. 8 means 8, not 9 and a half, not 10. 8.
I saw this clip recently on TikTok. I was howling because she goes, Chloe, it's 8, not 8 and a half, not 9, 8. That's not 8. Riddle me that.
8 means 8, not 9 and a half, not 10. 8. She's not even listening to what I'm saying. Think about Hollywood Vibe, because I can call them right now and try to get our money back if you don't want to go. Because I'm not going to go there and let what happened to that trio in St. Louis happen again. You're gonna go and do your solo and be fabulous, and you're gonna do your solo and be fabulous and screw the trio and screw the group? No. I want everything to look great. Do you understand? So you're done. Go ahead, use that door. Goodbye. Girls, I don't need the tears. You're 9, 10, and 11 years old.
Exactly!
What are all the tears about? I don't understand. Why,
You don't
why are you crying?
understand?
No.
Because you're screaming in little kids' faces.
Little kids' faces.
Yeah, little kids' faces, Abby.
Grow up.
You grow up!
My mom's pretty upset because Abby's just going off. She's unhappy.
You know what,
I
Abby?
wouldn't yell at her.
But be so lucky to have Chloe as your student because she's a great dancer and everybody knows it except for you.
I made her. I
you
know
did not
it.
make her. Were you pregnant for 9 months? I made her.
When I watch clips of my mom sticking up for me, it makes me feel really good. It makes me feel happy knowing I had a mom who was constantly worrying about me and wanting to defend me and always have my best interests at heart.
You know what? You couldn't have given a shit about her for so many years when I sat out there and I told her what to do because you were too busy looking at everybody else.
I don't begrudge her. I don't wish she did anything different. I don't have regrets.
Disrespectful.
You're like the definition of disrespectful.
Is your mom your biggest supporter?
My sister's my biggest supporter. Well, I guess my mom is too. I know that's what everyone wants to hear.
I'm worried that Chloe's injured, and I don't want Chloe to injure herself because she's afraid to speak up and say that she's hurt.
All right, the group is next. We are flying 3,000 miles away. Nobody there knows of the Abby Lee Dance Company. You are representing my entire career. This week, Chloe is the leader of the routine. She needs to step it up. She needs to be in charge. It's all about you. Maddie's not doing a solo. Paige, Nia, they're not doing solos. Be there. Understood? All right, let's go with the music from the top. Chloe's in charge of this group. She's the first one out on the stage. Push! Turn, go, kick, come on! Whether we succeed or not rests on her shoulders. You're late, Chloe, you can't be late. It's all up to her. I'm telling you, the pressure is on you. You can't screw that whole thing up.
I think I will be very protective over my kid if I have kids one day. I think it's hard not to be. It's literally your heart living outside of you, doing their own thing, and you have to let them live their own life, but your instinct is to protect them and keep them in a bubble.
Her hip hurts.
Yeah.
You okay, Chloe? What's wrong? Just stand. You can mark the turns. What hurts? All right, sit down for a second.
Do you think there's ice? Could I give her some ice? As Chloe's rehearsing, I really can see that something is wrong. I'm worried that Chloe's injured, and I don't want Chloe to injure herself because she's afraid to speak up and say that she's hurt. Open your mouth and say something if your leg hurts, okay? Okay.
I saw her point, but I think I knew that it would be taken out on me.
Now, Chloe, remember, you're in California. We don't know these girls. I keep telling you, it's tough getting to the top. It's even harder to stay there.
You have to believe in yourself. I can't do that for you. You know it.
My mom taught me you can either show up for yourself, or if you don't and it's kind of a bad day, that's okay too. You know, at the end of the day, like, you can't control anything aside from you and yourself and how you react.
I mean, I can't go back out and do it again, so if I don't do so good this week, I'll try and do good next week.
Everyone in this room is talented, and if you really...
You're not!
Oh, please.
I mean, really, Abby. These girls have just danced their heart out, and the only thing you care about is Maddie running her drop-dead diva dance in front of everyone.
You're just kind of rubbing this in everybody's face.
I'm not running it in everybody's
Your
face.
name and your reputation. Wouldn't you want them to set their best foot forward?
This is just another example of Abby's blatant disregard for anyone who's not Maddie.
As an adult watching that, I don't know if I could stand there and be silent watching all of this happen all the time and just kind of taking it. Like, it would drive me crazy.
Where's she going?
I don't know where she's going.
Because of the vultures in this room, that
No,
poor
Abby.
kid has to go like
No,
this.
Abby.
Nope.
And you know what? You know who
Abby.
creates
She
the
does.
vultures? It's you. Because you try to turn all of these kids against their friend, and that little girl's mortified all the time, but you don't care. How about being a role model? I have heard you say to her, to that little 9-year-old girl, no one would be happy for you. Everyone's jealous of you. Why do you
You
say that?
are! Look
no,
at
we're
you!
not! You
Years ago.
have sabotaged my daughter and the rest of the
Daughter's
kids.
a little snake!
How
Just
dare
allow
you
it.
call
Chill
my
out,
daughter
chill
a sneak?
out,
Snake!
chill out.
She's not a sneak.
Snake!
You're a sneak
Nope.
and a snake. You do these things to these kids.
If that were me, I feel like I would have conducted myself in an even more heightened way. I feel like I would have been more mad. I would have been screaming more, just because how can you not when someone's being so unfair to little children?
She is talented.
Yes,
and
she is.
should
Nobody's denying
relish
it.
Because
Why
in
do
5 years, she might not be talented anymore.
Everyone in this room is talented, and if you really...
You're not.
Oh, please. I have more talent in my pinky than you.
I think back then, I completely understood where my mom was coming from every single time she wanted to defend us.
You made my daughter cry. And you're
She didn't remember the number.
Abby.
But that's not how the world is, and a lot of things happen that you can't control, and you just have to handle it as it comes.
Go in there and own it.
Okay.
Okay?